Welcome to a world of mythology and history, a crazy epic fueled by imagination from which we can learn so much. I am Justin Dumanon from Optic M11. Come with me on a journey we call the Odyssey. The Odyssey was written in Homeric Greek around the 8th or 7th century BC, and by the middle of the 6th century BC, it had been included into the canon of Greek literature. Although Homeric's authorship of the poem was accepted in antiquity, modern scholarship largely believed that the Odyssey and the Iliad were written independently and developed as part of a lengthy oral tradition. The poem was recited by an oidos or rhapsody and was more likely to be heard than read because of the general literacy. One of the two great Greek epic poems attributed to Homer is the Odyssey. It is among the earliest pieces of writing that are still extensively read by readers today. The poem is divided into 24 books. Same like the Iliad, it chronicles the return trip of Ithaca's king, Odysseus, the Greek hero following the Trojan War. Following the 10-year conflict, he traveled for a further 10 years from Troy to Ithaca across southern Europe and Africa. During this period, he faced numerous dangers and all of his crewmates perished. Odysseus was thought to have died while he was gone, leaving his son Telemachus and wife Penelope to deal with a rabble of worldly suitors vying for Penelope's hand in marriage. Here are some Odysseus' adventures. First, encounter with the Lotus Eaters. Odysseus and his crew land on the island of the Lotus Eaters, where they encounter inhabitants who offer them lotus fruit. Eating the fruit induces a state of forgetfulness and bliss, causing Odysseus to drag his men back to the ship to prevent them from forgetting their goal of returning home. Second, escape from the Cyclops. Odysseus and his men become trapped in the cave of Polyphemus, a Cyclops. Through cunning, Odysseus blinds Polyphemus and escape by clinging to the bellies of his ship as they leave the cave. Sirens, Scylla and Charybdis. Odysseus and his crew navigate the treacherous water between two monsters, Scylla and Charybdis, and resist the seductive song of the sirens by plugging their ears with beeswax. Return to Ithaca. After years of wandering, Odysseus finally returns to Ithaca, disguised as a beggar. With the help of his son Telemachus and loyal servant, he plans and executes a cunning strategy to reclaim his kingdom and reunite with his wife Penelope. Now, follow me on a journey and discover the world of Aeneid. Aeneid is a Latin epic poem that narrates the myth of Aeneas, a Trojan who escaped Troy's collapse and made his way to Italy, where he became a Roman ancestor. The Aeneid is a 12-book poem written in dactylic hexameter by the Roman poet Virgil between 29 and 19 BC. Aeneas, the legendary hero of Troy and central character in Virgil's Aeneid, embarks on a series of adventures as he flees the burning city of Troy and seeks to fulfill his destiny as the founder of Rome. Here are some key moments from his journey. First, escape from Troy. Aeneas flees Troy with his father Anchises. his son Ascanius, and a band of survivors after the Greek army, led by Odysseus, captures and destroys the city, carrying his aged father on his back. Aeneas leads the refuge through flames and chaos to safety. Descent into the underworld. Guided by Sibyl of Cumae, Aeneas travels to the underworld to seek guidance from his father Anchises. There, he encounters the shade of various heroes and learners of the future glory of Rome and the trials that awaits him. Establishment of Lavinium and Rome. After defeating Turnus, Aeneas establishes the city of Lavinium and eventually founds Rome. His descendants, including Romulus and Remus, play pivotal roles in the establishment and expansion of the Roman Empire. Throughout his journey, Aeneas faces numerous trials and challenges, but his unwavering determination and sense of duty propel him forward as he fulfills his destiny as a hero and the progenitor of Rome.